Hello and welcome back. This video is about building the Catapult Tower, which will have a much lower fire rate, but have an area effect added later. And a special thanks to all my supporters. Thank you for helping me help others. And much like the previous video, we'll start by creating the projectile. So I'll create a child here. Call this Catapult Projectile. I'm going to copy the catapult. I have a feeling I might type it a few times. In the Catapult Projectile, we're just going to set our static mesh to the Catapult ammo, which is not Catapult, it's Boulder. Next we have our weapon. So I'm going to make a child of weapon. Call this Catapult Weapon. In here we want to set our bottom to Weapon, Catapult, Weapon, Catapult. And our top to Weapon, Catapult, Catapult. And then we need to add our arrow. We'll call this one Catapult Fire Point. And we're going to pull this back 30 and up 50. We're not going to worry about direction at this point. And lastly, in our event graph, we want to again call set fire points from begin play. We're going to make array for our catapult fire point. We also need to set our projectile class to the catapult projectile. And then in our gas folder, we're going to duplicate turret tower attributes again. We'll call this Catapult Tower Attributes. And in here we can leave the range as 200. We want our fire rate to be much slower. I'm going to set that as 5, and this will not actually be doing any damage. So we'll set that to 0. Next, we create our Catapult Tower. So from our tower base, we'll create a child. Catapult Tower. In here, we're first going to set the effect to Catapult Tower Attributes. We set our static mesh back to Tower Square Build C. And our child actor weapon will be the Catapult Weapon. And lastly, in our tower base, we need to copy this again. Put that down here, hook up the catapult, and then make sure it's a catapult tower that's being created. When we hit play, we put out one of these. You can see it shoots, and then 5 seconds later, shoots again. Looks a little weird because there's no animating on the catapult, and it's going, the boulder's going straight for the target. So that's all for now, but we will be changing how that projectile works in a future video. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video and would like to see more, you know what to do. And if you would like to support this channel, watch these videos 2 weeks early, or just want to download the project files, you can do so through my Patreon linked below.